Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips, and welcome to my office, my home study. Yay me! Yay you! This video is in virtual reality, so if you watch this in a VR viewer, such as the Oculus Quest 1 or the Oculus Quest 2 or something for the PC or Google Cardboard, ooh, cardboard, you can actually see this in 3D virtual reality as if you're actually with me. Don't look down, it'll feel creepy because you're on my desk. Why are you sitting on my desk, you silly person? Because I put the camera there. Sorry. Alright, so today I just want to do a quick fun video on how to use an Pendulum Autoquestioning Card. What is a Pendulum Autoquestioning Card, you may ask? Well, clever you for asking. That's just a card with a bunch of things on it. And you use a pendulum to talk to yourself. Talk to yourself? I do that all the time. Yes, but this is silent talking. The card is designed in a way that you can access parts of your unconscious mind using ideomotor effect. Now, ideomotor effect is pretty much the same thing that you use when you use a Ouija board. Yes, I have my own Ouija boards. That's the kind of creepy weirdo I am. I can't explain it other than to say I was a creepy child and I grew up into an incredibly interesting kind of creepy adult. Now, this is actually a form of ideomotor effect. Ideomotor, it's a psychological term meaning ideo, idea, motor, movement. The idea moves it. And that is the key to the matter. You're not talking to ghosts. Well, I don't know that you're not talking to ghosts, but I do know that you're probably not talking to ghosts or aliens or fairies from another realm, even though they're very friendly and they are rather pleasant to speak with. You're most likely talking to yourself, your unconscious mind. And using ideomotor effect allows us to access parts of our mind that aren't usually typically available to us by using a card and a pendulum. A pendulum can be any heavy object on a string. I have here, well, it's a pendulum. An incredibly valuable one made of pure, well, plastic. If you've taken a live course with me, some of you have, hey, you know that I often give these to my students along with an Ideomotor Auto-Questioning Card. Actually, my business card has one of these on the back of it, so folks find value in the card. They don't just toss it in the trash. All right, so here's how you calibrate this. Hold the pendulum above the card, and then hold it any way you like. I like to do it this way so it's obvious that I'm not, shaking it or anything. You can hold it any way you like. You can put it on your nipples if you like, or hang it from your testicles, or well, don't do that. That's just creepy. But hold it how you like. Whatever you want to use as a pendulum, an actual pendulum, or car keys, or a nice necklace, or amulet, or talisman, or a small puppy, or kitten. Don't use a kitten, they'll scratch you. Don't use a puppy, what kind of freak are you? Just use a pendulum. Okay, so hold it above the center of the card, and then just calibrate. So first I think of the word yes, and it begins moving in the forward and backward direction, the up and down. That is my yes. Okay, so please calm. And I think of the word no, and it switches to the no direction. Maybe or ready position, please. There you go. Now I have a few other directions too. DWA for my card is don't want to answer. Sometimes your unconscious mind is really kind of doesn't want to talk to you about that subject. Go back to ready, please. And there are circles. So clockwise circle, RQ, or there's my clockwise circle. Rephrase the question. You need to be specific. Your unconscious mind can't have sophisticated conversations without you rephrasing the question. And then, of course, there is the counterclockwise, which is NA, or there is no answer, or go back to ready, please, or your unconscious mind isn't aware of the answer for that, no answer. Going to the ready position. Now, after you've calibrated the directions, you then ask yourself questions you know the answer to. You do this as part of your calibration. Okay? And so questions I know the answer to. Am I over the age of 55? And there it is. According to my Ideomotor, I am not a young man. I am over 55. And I happen to know, sadly, that is true. Am I over the age of 60? Am I over the age of, and it goes right to no. And I know I can, at the time of this taping, I am not over 60. I know the date of my birth, but like some of us, as I get older, I have to do the math when people ask me, how old are you? I don't know. I have to figure it out. I was born this year. It's very sad, but I say as I get older, I have to do it that way because I just don't remember how old I am. I've never actually known how old I was. For the last 30 years, I've been doing the math. All right, and then you start asking yourself questions maybe you don't know the answer to. Do I have a handsome son? Now that's a complicated question, and if you're looking down in the VR, you can see that it's going no. So my son is not handsome, evidently. Go back to ready. Do I have a son? No. And I will point out that, go back to ready, please. I will point out that my unconscious mind is not aware if I have a son or not, which means I don't know if I have a son or not. I have high confidence I don't, because as an adult, I know who I've had sex with, and I know which of those people I've had sex with have had children. Do I have a beautiful daughter? Oh yeah, do I have a beautiful daughter? I do. I do have a beautiful daughter. Well, that makes me happy. Go back to ready. But then again, maybe I have an ugly daughter. Do I have an ugly daughter? Do I have an ugly daughter? I have a beautiful one and an ugly one? No, I don't. Oh, okay. Do I just have one daughter? Just the one? Yes, I have one. I have one child. It is a beautiful daughter. We're very happy to have her. Okay, other questions? Questions I don't know the answer to. Do I love my wife? Do I love my wife? And there it is. It goes right to yes. Now, obviously, I'm recording this on media that is going, go back to maybe, is going to go online and people will watch this. So, obviously, I do know the answer to that question. But I always ask it when I demonstrate the pendulum. And that's just a fun thing I do. I know deep within my heart, I love my wife with all my heart and all my soul. it's just a fun question for me because I know that quite a few folks look closely when I ask the question. If the answer ever changes, trust me, my wife will hear about it. And I don't want to be in the room when that happens. But I do love my wife. And that's pretty much it. You calibrate it, then ask yourself some questions you do know the answer to, and then ask yourself some questions you don't know the answer to. Bear in mind, you're not going to get winning lottery numbers out of this. Is it a 4? Is it a 7? But you could find lost keys and things like that. As long as your unconscious mind is aware of the answer, it's not going to give you answers to questions that your unconscious mind doesn't know about. What is the square root of 7,264? I don't know that, so my unconscious mind isn't going to be able to do that. I have high confidence my unconscious mind may be competent in math, but it's not going to do square roots of weird numbers. But that's it. That's how to use a pendulum. If you're interested in learning more about pendulums, then go to my website. You know where, www.davidphillips.net. And on the left side, you'll see, just scroll down the left sidebar, there's a little picture of a pendulum answer card. That'll give you a little more information about pendulums and auto-questioning, as well as an example answer card. But you can also learn about it I have an ideomotor action category, auto-questioning, automatic writing, automatic drawings, all sorts of things based on ideomotor effect on my blog that you can check out the old posts on that. You can also go to my online store at briandavidphillips.net, and I do have a wonderful package of videos, 2-volume set on ideomotor effect, on all sorts of things you can do. And it can be really fun. But you can also get my psychic hypnosis or metaphysical hypnosis courses. Sometimes they're on sale. You can get them cheap. But I'm perfectly happy if you pay full price. Yay! And of course, there are other courses, lots of courses: speed hypnosis, erotic trance, all sorts of wonderful things you can get at my website. But for now, this is me, Professor Brian David Phillips, saying, hey, how you doing? How you doing? So long, and live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.